It's 17 June and a lot of sardine action. Port Shepstone, there's some nets that got pulled out, and Ivongo. We're standing here just between Stabel and Hibberdene. The shoal got stuck here. If you can see behind me, that's all sardines running right back. They were in this bay here by Spray Rock, and they're moving slowly, and the netters are waiting to net that. We'll give you an update as soon as that happens. So if you just make sure, if you want the updates and be notified when we do the updates, to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification button. This shoal's got some fish on, so we're hoping that when they come through and they get in a nettable position, that there'll be action with them. Morning Michaela, morning Marcel, morning Akash, Vitesh, morning guys. So yeah, the whole south coast from pretty much Hibberdene down, there's action, there's shoals coming through quite fast since yesterday from Port Edward. All that action in Port Edward, I think six nets, but about 10 or 12 dropped, if I remember right, and 6 got some nice sards. There was some sharks last night in Port Edward. There were the 2 GTs landed, so there are fish coming through with them. Morning Eric. So very big shoal that's stretched out now. They were very concentrated in this bay behind me there by that white water, and they stretched out into a long line now. The whole thing is they must just start moving up around. They have moved probably 50 meters now that way, but yeah, it's difficult to tell you where to fish for today. Wherever there's netting, you can go have a look and have a throw, and then all the points going down, probably from Pennington right down. Guys, you can put out baits there, have your spinning gear ready, because there's a lot of pockets coming past. Some have fish, some don't. I'm trying to read all the questions. Anyone into selling metalloids on the for time? And it's a pleasure. Good morning Benji, Ashwin, Roy, Wade. I don't think they'll reach Durban yet. Does he go? It's only a pleasure. We're trying. Thanks, Benji. So yeah, guys, it's awesome sight here. See all these swords. Some of them they're coming very close. What you're seeing in front of us here, it's all casting distance. So if you're on any of the points fishing wise, they're coming quite close, and you'll be able to reach them. And that's all you can do, jig and drop, throw some plugs, throw spoons, or have some baits out, slide baits, drone baits, wherever the swords are, and you'll probably be rewarded. It's a mix of game fish and sharks. Morning Kanki, morning Gavin, Brown, Andre, only a pleasure, Bjorn. The size of the GTs yesterday was about, I would say 17-20 kilos. We had incorrect information about 30 kilos, they were about 20. Morning Vishan, morning Tian. Yeah, what a beautiful day, guys. These swords must just play along. They are moving inshore here now, completely in. It's a pity the netters can't get vehicles onto this beach. If we see some big mouths shooting through those swords now, we'll just run down and lob a bunch of swords in there. Morning Vinay, Kwan, Sashu. Yeah, guys, that's pretty much. See, there's a netting boat just circling close to the sardines to see what they're going to do. Morning Moonbot, Ritesh, Naresh, Joshua. But lovely to see these shoals starting to come up. There's big shoals still coming, from what we understand from Transkei. So who knows? Suddenly, like from yesterday, the speed they moved at is incredible. So you don't know how quick it will be. This shoal is split up. There's now a big pocket in the back, and this long stretch, and a big head here on the front, sitting right here. There's a couple of shad anglers on Spray Rocks here. I don't think they're casting for those swords, and I can't see smashes right now. They were earlier, but I don't see sharks with them. We've got quite a nice view. We don't see big sharks yet with this particular shoal, but they'll come. I think the sardines are screaming underwater. Yeah! And then the sharks hear that and they come. We haven't put a bait out yet. No, we're waiting for the netting and just doing some updates for you guys. Morning George, morning Trishan. It's a pleasure. The wind's not bad at all. It's a south wind, but a very light puff. Probably 10 k's an hour. It's not a big wind. This shoal, it looks like it's going to beach here, guys. It looks like it's going to wash out on the beach. It's right here. It's moved into the bay again. It was moving out nicely, so it go around the point here. It's all rocky areas where the netters can't access. So we came up just to see what they're doing. And yeah, they're still kind of stuck here in front of spray rocks. They're not moving fast enough to our liking. Good morning, Jay. Pleasure, Neil. Platty in the house, Mike. Oh, Mike Newman. How are you, Platty? DP, under any more shoals still arriving from Transkei? Yes, there are. There's activity shoals right down to Port Edward still, and I believe in Transkei. Yeah, we'll have to throw some spoons and stuff. We're just watching now, but yo, guys, I'm going to run down now and throw there. Look at that. They're almost washing out here, man. They're stretching almost all the way to spray rock right there in front. Should be able to see there. And then they've broken up into almost 3 shoals now. There's a big shoal here, smaller. Okay, guys, we're going to run back. So make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit the bell notification button, and we'll give you more info as soon as we've got some information to share, especially about fish. Cheers.